Can you tell us a little bit about the monkey role in classical Cambodian dance?
There are four main roles. There's the female, the male, the giant, and the monkey. And when you start training for those roles, you're usually, 7 or 8 years old, and men can only dance the monkey role or sometimes the giant, but mainly they do monkey. So, and they train years and years and years and years for that role to perfect it, and it's a very set form.
In your professional career, you really worked exclusively in Western contemporary forms. Then with this series of work, you chose to have as your company a group of dancers who are trained exclusively in classical Cambodian dance. And I wonder what you were after artistically in making that decision.
It's difficult to say. I think emotionally I wanted to reconnect with my past because I am half Cambodian and grew up there and started dancing. My very first dance steps were at the Royal Palace in Phnom Penh. So it was a way to come back.
When I spoke to Manu about this piece, and she told me that she had on her creative team a scientific advisor, I wondered what that meant.
Let me tell you first a little bit about my work and why it was related to what we've ended up doing here. So I'm actually a paleontologist, and so I'm an anatomist. I study bones mostly, fossils particularly. And in any study of fossils, we have to try to recreate the behavior of the animal that we've discovered. So I work mostly on skeletal anatomy. I work on bones of the skeleton. And so for that work, I really have to understand how animals move. I have to understand, how they locomote, how they get around their environment. And so I mostly work on primates, and I have a fair knowledge of how different primates move around because of my research. So that's kind of the background.
What the idea was in bringing Eric was to do what the old masters, when they created the role, it's to do what they did. They observed monkeys and they thought, oh, look, they scratch this way or they eat this way and they whatever, and we're going to take that and stylize it and use it in our dance. Well, bringing Eric is the same thing. Eric has this huge knowledge about chimpanzees and gorillas and bonobos and sifakas. I don't know what else. Lots of different things. And we use Eric's knowledge to do what they did. So actually, it's not that new. We're doing what they did.